Hey guys, Jerry from Showtime Audio. So we have Willie's gorgeous blue Bronco. Check this thing out. It's got the massive wheels, lift kit, tinted tail lights. I mean, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. He saw one of our other Bronco systems and he wants something similar, but louder. So we are doing a ton of power, a ton of speakers. We're doing some cans hanging off the rear deck, 3 amplifiers. I mean, it is just gonna be nuts. Look at all the gear in a very small space. So we're still gonna keep it as if it came with the vehicle. So we're keeping it all in the factory spot. So we have our aluminum brackets that are picking up our factory points, factory mounting point here. And so on this one, we're doing it a little different. So we want loud, the client wants loud, but we want it to still sound good. The bad part about a lot of really loud cars is that they're loud, but they don't sound good because they don't have a DSP typically. We're running a Helix P6. This is gonna do obviously 6 of the speaker sets. And then on the back side, we're running an Amplify 4-channel bridged, which is gonna run a set of rear 8-inch cans with compression horns, cicadas. I mean, like 285 by 2. It's gonna be mind-blowing. It's gonna rip your head off. We're running a Sound Digital 1601. We're gonna run 312 audio mobile downfire. And then we have our distribution block. So this is for our 3 amplifiers. So we have our power going in, 1, 2, 3. And then our pack interface, because this is a B&O system. So it allows us to make the system plug and play. You know, we're big fans of that. This is all the cabling. If you see, Hondo still has to dress it. You'll see it. So if you can see, this is already dressed for the sub box. He'll do the same with the rest of this, as well as he's got to run the power wire, which is going to go directly to the front. So we opted to swap out the rear pods. The rear pods are normally a 4-inch. So we're doing these that allow us to do a 6.5. And if you look on the other side, we have the cicada compression horn drivers. So again, the client wanted loud. Originally, we quoted something different. We kept going back and forth, adjusting it, and this is what we came up with. So, I mean, the nice thing is it's gonna be really loud, but by having the Helix DSP and the conductor, we'll be able to make some adjustments and tune it and dial it in and get it to sound amazing. So we're continuing on with Scott's Bronco. So this is gonna be the loudest Bronco that we've ever done. This is the sub enclosure. So we're gonna do 3 audio mobile 12-inch drivers. And in essence, it's gonna be the entire floor. So not quite, because the tailgate has a little bit of a bump out. So we have to account for that, but in essence, the whole floor. So even though it's pretty massive, it's only about, I don't know, I think 6.5 inches tall. And then plus we'll have some feet on it. So it'll downfire. You know, we like downfiring. That's especially useful on like a Bronco, because as soon as you take the top off, if you have a traditional enclosure, all your bass goes away. Because I don't care how much bass you have, you don't have enough bass to fill the whole world, right? So in an open area, right? If it's an enclosed cabin, yes, but once you take the top off, all that bass just escapes. But by downfiring, we're loading, and it helps retain the bass with the top on or off. So it's got an angle on the back to match the seat. And then obviously we just continue the angle on the front just so that we don't build this square box. We're gonna round the corners and make it look as if it, you know, could have been the original floor of the vehicle. This is our window braces. So it's a brace, but we still want the air to pass through, but we want it as solid as possible. So where the woofers mount, we want the most amount of rigidity. Plus, wherever there's a long span of wood, you want a brace, because otherwise that piece of wood will resonate and you'll lose power or you'll lose energy, which that translates to bass, right? So by doing these long window braces, we brace the enclosure and ensure that it's not gonna flex, or flex as little as possible. So continuing on with the Bronco project, the super loud Bronco project. So Hondo's basically got it all set up. We ended up sound treating the back of this thing, because if you know anything about these Broncos, the floor is really, really thin and it vibrates. So we added in all the deadener. We did both quarters and the floor. Our sub box is also going to be down firing, so we want to make sure that it's solid. As you can see, all the wiring is done, neatly dressed, bolted, ran. I mean, just amazing, right? And then we took this bar and we added rear pods to account for the bigger drivers. In order to fit this bar, we had to modify it in order to be able to hang these 8-inch pods. But now it bolts up like if it came with it, and we're gonna have some 8-inch Cicada Pro Audio drivers with the horns on them. This thing is gonna be goofy loud. So, and wait till you see the 312 enclosure. So it's been, all the edges have been rounded over. We have our baseball stitch seam that we like to do so that it's in essence wrapped in 2 pieces. It's gonna pound. Once it's in the vehicle, we'll show you how it fits, and in essence it kind of looks like a false floor. Or some of these Broncos are able to get this sliding adjustable floor rack. It kind of looks like that, and you can still throw stuff on top of it, so you are giving up some height, but you still have basically the entire bed to put whatever you want on. Audio. So we're finishing up on the super loud Bronco project, and just wanted to show you the final result. So this is the enclosure, 312s. This thing is massive, even though it's fairly thin. We are running about over a cubic foot per driver. It's a sealed down firing enclosure. In essence, looks like a false floor, right? So you can still throw groceries, tools, luggage, whatever you want on top of it. The benefit of down firing is, regardless of the client running with the top on or off, he's going to get, in essence, the same amount of output. Obviously, with the top off, he's going to lose some, but with the down firing, you still get a ton of bass. One of the other upgrades is these giant Cicada 8-inch compression driver horns that are on this steel bar that is bolted to the top of the ridge here. We also upgraded the rear cans from 4-inch to also 6.5 compression horns, and we did the kick panels, and we even did the new 4-inch Cicada high-powered speakers in the dash. We modified that. We'll show you those, but they drop right in, and the amount of output out of this thing is absolutely ridiculous. The bass actually flexes the doors. It's kind of insane. And with these 8-inch drivers, they just project so far. I mean, the further you are away from the car, the better it sounds. The music just carries so far. We did this custom 312 audio mobile down firing enclosure, and we added the Bronco logos. You know, got the pony on either side, as well as the Bronco logo in the center. It's got our feet on it. It's got our PowerWorks connector. We fit all the equipment behind the factory panel. So we have 3 amplifiers, a ton of power in this vehicle. We have a 6-channel DSP amplifier, a 4-channel bridged for the rear pods, and then a monoblock 1600 watt amplifier to run the 3 12-inch woofers. The car sounds absolutely unreal. We added the conductor knob here. Now the nice thing about the conductor in this vehicle is we're using it for the bass knob, but we're also using it for those 8-inch rear cans. So with this knob, you can control the volume on the rear cans. So if you don't want them to be screaming, you can dial them back when, let's say, the top is on, or you just don't want them, you know, blaring that way. But with the top off, you can turn that all the way up, bass as well. The first section is the bass section. Second section is going to be the volume for the rear pods. This was a B&O vehicle, so we did use an interface in it, so it's in essence plug and play. We ran all our wiring, built all our pods, all our adapters, kick panels, rear pods, the bar, enclosure, amp rack, the whole 9. I mean, this thing is the loudest Bronco we've ever done. So as always, this is it's a 1-aught run that goes to the back to a distribution center, which runs all the amplifiers. But as always, we bent the terminal so that it looks like the original terminals in the vehicle. It's heat shrunk, it's braided, Cover still goes back on. You know, we love our circuit breakers. So this is a 300 amp giant circuit breaker with our two 1-aughts. And we even go so far as to heat shrink the bolts so that it protects them from arcing or something touching them. And it is mounted to this bracket. But if you ever need to, system is completely dead, back on. So it just allows you some real easy serviceability of the vehicle.
Visit our website at showtimeaudiochicago.com.